They all tell me you give them great advice. What do you tell these fighters?
See, when I was telling you about the slave boat, when I was telling you about the Toto, who can read, who understands, and how the young guys now, who used to be like, I'm helping out, but they're scared because they don't want to miss that opportunity because they've been sort of threatened. They told him that, not me, but I know who he's talking about. I hear that all the time. Man, you a cool dude, man. I'm going to ask you a question in a minute. And I ain't got to mention names when I talk to y'all, but God, my lips to God's ears. Is it all right, Bernard, for me to have the same accountant that my promoter or my manager had? Is it all right to have the same lawyer that my manager or my advisor, same advisor, manager, consultant, whatever, same shit. You take him 35%. Is it all right for me to have the same accountant, the same lawyer that my manager had? I looked, I said, no, man. Well, why? You ever heard of conflict of interest? No, what that mean? That means you got a girlfriend? Yeah. You think her mother is going to go against her and go on your side? He said, what are you talking about? When you have someone else that represents both parties and they have to make a decision, one or the other, the one that he has a relationship with normally and the one that pays him more, and normally the fighter gets screwed at the end because fighters come dime a dozen and managers and other people stay for years and decades. Look at them around you. The loyalty goes with the person that they can get a check more than once from. It's called a conflict of interest, where you try to represent both parties who are business partners or business rivals with each other. Aaron wouldn't have the same accountant and same lawyers that Golden Boy has. Why? It's a conflict of interest. It's law. Now, a lot of these people don't think a boxer is supposed to know about law, but I did some reading, and I've been in a few lawsuits. I won more than I lost, and I learned to understand certain words. I understand and speak certain words, and if I'm ever questioning what that means, I know how to answer the definition of that word. That's power. That's power, and that's not ignorance. But everybody ain't gonna like that. So I explained that to the young fighter, and this ain't no fighter running by a mill. This is a fighter that right now today is hot. Me and Andre Ward talk all the time. Yes, I'm talking about the Olympic gold medals, the only Olympic gold medals of that year. It's no torture of interference. It's just a fighter giving another fighter examples. If he asks me, I'll tell him. I'm open with it. I don't hide. Why would you give somebody 40% of your money? You're dealing with 100. Uncle Sam is taking 35%. Subtract 35% out of 100, what you have?
65.
Now you give your manager, you give your consultant, excuse me, not the manager, you give your consultant 15%.
50.
Now you got expenses that come out of that 50. If you keep your expenses low, profit high, just say, okay, you spend another $50,000 out of expenses. You got a big fight, you got to go to camp, you got to pay everybody in rooms, you got to pay the sparring partners, you got to pay the cook, you got to do this, you got to do that, so that's what you got left. And just say you bad with money, instead of, looking for a modest house where you can take care of, not a high upkeep, no 80 acres where you got to cut the grass, but you go ahead and buy a Rolls Royce. That's another $300,000 because it's going to be brand new. You're not going to buy a 5-year-old Rolls Royce because you want your boys to see that you got an old Rolls Royce. You want the Ghost, you want the Phantom, you want to flex. And then if you got the Rolls Royce and the gold and the convertible, then you don't want to look like a bum. You want to go ahead and put the best clothes on. You want to get the nice watch. And you want to go ahead and do what you got to do. So you got to go. Okay. Then you got to get your girl. Your girl got to look good because you want to go to the fight. You want to sit there. You want to look like you're the man, and you're the champ and everything. Like that. She got to look good because she looks good and you love her and stuff like that. Whatever. Then you go ahead. You got to dress up. She want to go to Chanel. Then she want to go to Gucci. Then she want to do this. Then she want that. Then she got this. Then she got a girlfriend. You always got a girl that got a girl. Got to hang on. Then she wants to go. You got to take care of a girl because all you're gonna look around. You understand? So now you didn't spend all your money, you sit back and say, I ain't got to worry about it because I'm going to fight again because I'm young. And then you count your money before you get it, and then boom, something happened, you get hurt, you get cut, or whatever, or you lose. And then the person who's getting was this becomes half because in your contract it says if you lose, that your person now your minimum becomes half of what you was getting, and so boom.
Wow.
I'm a problem, but a good one. I'm a fucking problem, man. Because this is straight. This ain't been rattled. It's called defense. No plastic surgery, no cuts. If my math is right, I got damn near 70 fights. If you add the losses, the wins, and the draws, and the no contests.
Yeah.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm here for a reason, not just to throw punches. Obviously, I'm blessed. A fool would say, I got here because of me. I ain't get here being a fool, and I ain't gonna leave being one.
Is this what you take a step